can hear a cry.
Read all about it! Read all about it!
I'm going to go very quickly this morning. OK, we're late. Managed to pick you 3 headlines with no mention of Anthea Turner. Thanks. Anyway, the Express, this 6:58, held by Craig Fairbrass, ladies and gents. The 6:58 a.m. To London left right on time yesterday. Unfortunately, the driver was still in the station toilet. A trainee driver took controls of a packed commuter train with no supervision down one of Britain's busiest lines.
Do you know how old he was, that trainee driver?
How old?
14.
Was he 14? 14. Is that, are you fibbing?
They got a picture of him with a cap, satchel, with Curly Whirly driving the train.
That'd be going for a while there. Ah, dear. OK, son, let's have 14-year-old. I like that one, yeah. OK, son, England boss is page 7 fella. This is Peter Taylor. The stand-in England boss, Peter Taylor, demonstrated the bump. You remember the bump by Kenny?
No.
Do the bump.
What?
Do the bump. Do the bump. You must remember it. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Nick.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
I was only 5, but I remember it. Come on.
Just do it again.
Kenny,
Do it again.
Kenny, the bump. No. Kids?
No.
James, come on. You must remember Kenny, the bump.
No.
Good. OK. Just testing how old you really are. So this is... anyway, he used to be a page 7 fella, and he demonstrated the bump with page 3 legend Gilly Johnson. As a 21-year-old player in 1974. And also, Sir Ted quits the Commons. Ted Heath, the man who took Britain into Europe. Good lad. Quits the Commons after half a century as an MP. Do you know, I've never seen... I've seen many interviews with him over the years. I've never, ever seen him come across, I don't know if he is, as a nice human in all that time. Is that a damning thing to say? I don't know. But he always just seems to get really irritable with people. And I don't know, was he a charmer? Does anyone... Trevor, can you tell me, do you have any charming memories of Ted?
Oh, I just remember he was a sailor, wasn't he?
Trev, whatever you want to remember. Oh, Ted Heath? What, the sailor Ted Heath? Yes, that's right. I'll be Prime Minister as well. I think I don't remember that. I'll just see him behind the tiller there we go. That's right, the sailor.
Thanks for that, Trevor.
Thanks very much for that.
Trevor. Don't you think Trevor's a great name?
It's a fantastic name, yes,
great.
Donna? What's happening? No, Donna, stop it. Tragic grapple. This is because this is sad. We had him on the show last week and he died yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. This is Yokozuna. This is the grapple giant spider terror. They're saying he was terrified of spiders and he might have actually seen one of those. And also Caprice. I'm so shy. I don't know if she's left the TE off the end of that. I was talking about the single oh yeah. It's a bit unfair, wasn't it? Is that unfair? Was that me being unfair? No. Girls,
Johnny,
was I...
you're going all
Wait a second.
soft
Girls, was I being unfair there? No. Fellas, was I being unfair there?
No. You're going soft, you are. Aren't you?
Sometimes I do.
You do go a bit soft.
Anyway, I do. But easy, Donna. I don't know what it is about that chair. Celebrating her 27th birthday yesterday. It's good, actually. Not often that someone can celebrate that 3 years on the trot. Again, that's nice. It's funny, because on the radio she was 29, and then she's been 28 for most of the year, 27 last year. I don't know. It's a good thing to do. You just loop between 27 and 28. I should have done it myself before I hit 50. Anyway, she's given up modelling to concentrate on her singing, and here's a few shots of her here. Are these still stored? No. You just have a look. There's a few shots of her there in the recording studio. Of course, she's turned her back on modelling.
She's given up modelling.
Turned her back on modelling there. OK, do you know what? I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get in there, then I'm going to do the tongue business at the end.
Let's get in there first.
I'm going to get in there, ladies and gentlemen. OK, first up, Steps have played their most astonishing gig to date at a mobile... no, it's not their last gig. No, it's not that astonishing. At a mobile phone company's private party. The teen stars believed to have dialed up a handsome 65 grand. Do you know what? That sounds to me like a band cashing in before they're all over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I hope it doesn't happen. Surely the announcement now can't be far off, but I predict that if you're thinking about whether or not to buy tickets for the next Steps tour or buy them. Because I think this could be their last tour. I've got a feeling. There's more and more talk. You can't move on the radio now without someone denying the allegation of the split.
Everybody's been talking about it.
Everyone is talking about it.
All the guests we've had down the house this week.
They've all been talking about it. So I just hope one of the Steps members calls us up and just, sets us straight at least.
If anybody, maybe if Lee or H is watching this morning, maybe he could set the record straight.
Just please put us out of our misery. It's hell. Curries are addictive and give you buzz like drugs, says study. Science has discovered why Brits love curries so much. They're addictive. Scoffing a spicy tikka masala or red hot vindaloo triggers a natural high in the brain, just like a drug. The mix of exotic spices sends taste buds into a frenzy and makes blood pressure and heart rate soar. Just thinking about a spicy Indian dish is enough to send the body haywire. Curry lovers even build up a tolerance, making them go for hotter and hotter dishes.
Oh.
You start with korma, but that's just a gateway curry
Yeah.
to harder stuff.
Yeah.
Surely, well, Anne Widdecombe's going to be out to ban curries next. Curry addicts forced underground, in parks, cooking up madras, little bolty dishes. They're just
lovely.
cooking it up for fear of
stop it, you're getting me going.
salmonella and disease. Have to cook that up. Waiters outside school gates offering just things like poppadoms to kids.
Yeah.
Get them a taste.
Say no, kids.
Just say no to
You ever come
curry.
across a booner?
Yeah.
No.
Aye, booner!
Stop it.
It's going to become like Prohibition, have secret balti stills in the woods. Waiters scuttling in and out of trees, playing weird songs on sitars. Nang, 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 nang. OK, here we go. Your letters on Odd... The Mirror has had something to rival, I think, the Mail and the Express's letter madness with their odd food combinations. Your letters on odd food combinations put me in mind of my brother. His favourite sandwich... I think we've had... What we had spaghetti with cheese...
Seagull pie.
No, spaghetti pudding we've had.
that.
We've had seagull pudding. No, that was the Mail. What was the other awful one? Salad cream and coffee we had. But this one here, sandwiches with chocolate spread and tuna.
Chocolate tuna.
Yeah, recipes for a long life. I really like them. Unfortunately, there's a contrast in today's papers. I wish they'd get the story straight. The Telegraph reports that Bill Lee, Britain's oldest man, he's 108, died yesterday. Well, no, he's had a good night. He's had a good innings. 108. You know, you can't argue. No one can ask for more.
But what was his secret?
His secret of a long life, he said, keeping away from the girls.
Really?
Yeah, but in The Sun it says his secret for a long life is a nightly dram of whiskey. Thanks for your mock surprise at that. We've had Britain's safest bus driver, we've had the oldest paperboy, we've had the smoothest landlord, the shortest landlord, 2 more titles today. Britain's luckiest motorist, another odd title. We've got Britain's sexiest farmer here as well.
Oh.
There's got to be some kind of odd award ceremony we can have. I'll give you some more categories that I think would be good. Britain's most sadistic religious education teacher.
Oh.
It's a classic. Britain's hairiest postmistress. No. Worst breath dentist, the randiest milkman, the heaviest smoking cleaning lady. That's got to be a
That's
big
good
title.
one. That's a
Britain's
great
heaviest
one.
smoking
Laura
cleaning
would
lady.
definitely be in the running.
Yeah, she would actually. Do you know
Yeah.
what? I think I was going to go on the news, but there's a guy here with an extraordinary tongue. Where are you, tongue man? Where is he? It's you.
Yeah.
Oh, morning, tongue man.
Good morning, Jamie.
Tongue boy. Now, Jamie, I gather you can do some tongue puppetry to rival what we saw on the show the other day.
Yeah. Well,
Who wrote into that? Did you write in yourself or did your mum?
it was my mum.
Is your mother writing saying my son's tongue is more extraordinary than that? Do you want to first of all just demonstrate the length of your tongue?
Should we have it?
Could you just, while you're doing that, just as it's out, just turn so because there's a camera there, just to sort of enjoy that. There we go.
That's a long one.
Donna, it is a long one. You're absolutely right. There's no other way of putting that.
It is.
Okay. Can you do any stunts with this? He can do. They can do the plum. To which we roar, you plum. But I gather you can do another trick. You can do a ripple effect. I gather.
No, I
It was in the script. I was building up. What would you say is your biggest trick? I hope we haven't done it already. What's your biggest tongue trick? Would you say?
I can.
That's not bad. End of the nose. But you can't. It says you can do a tongue ripple. Bumpy tongue. Where's bumpy tongue? Oh, I'm sorry about that, viewers. I overbilled that, perhaps. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very long tongue. Do you think that was better than the plum tongue we saw the other day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
All those who think I, say I. Aye. All the things, no, it's not as impressive as the girls. Say no. No. Good, that's
Maybe
nicely...
there's somebody out there that
Archie.
can beat that tongue. We would love to hear from
Beat the tongue?
you. Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
I mean in terms of like, not as in...
Yes.
A bit odd. Okay.
Yes, if you've got a longer tongue, then write to us at the Big Breakfast, Lockkeepers Cottages, Old Ford Lock, London A32NN.
Or just fax us your tongue. Do you know what? We're going to be back in a couple of seconds. I'm not going to go on with any papers. I'm way over here. Oh, there's the pun down. What am I doing? Time for the punch. OK, sorry about that, Jamie. We could have built to the plum and really made that and brought in the drum roll and everything. I sort of killed it. Bra manufacturers are employing space-age technology. The pun says... Robo-Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad. A pig runs amok on the A470. Oh, it's good pun. Pun says, traffic ham.
I like that. That's good.
Very good. A clergyman dupes church officials out of £26,000. Oh, I see what's happened here. It's a good pun. The pun says, Vicar of Diddley. He's diddled them.
Yeah, that's good.
OK, those are the papers and puns, ladies and gentlemen. The papers, puns and tongues.
Papers, puns.